All right. Should be good here in just a moment. Once it says that I'm live. Looks like Perez got out trying to stretch a hit out. What's up, Space? What up, Chris? Chris, I seen you were super excited yesterday. What's up, bud? Good luck to your Pacers today. Sorry, I was super late. I literally got a bike. I don't know. You can like see there's a big box. I got an e-bike. I was talking about that the other day that it might show up soon, and it showed up at like 150. So I had to go through and make sure I got all of it. Oh, the Madden trailer. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Worth looks checking out. Hopefully, the actual game is that good and it's not just like cinematic AI trailers or whatever. So we have a runner out at third because Perez decided to try to leg it out. He should have just stayed at second, but that's the Tigers' MO. Once I have it all built up, yeah. But for now, it's not really assembled. It's I mean, as you can see, there's still like some shit all over it. I got the handlebars put on, and Baez pops out, two away. You did a whole breakdown on it. Oh, nice. Oh, on like your channel and everything. Bro said self promoting. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into the game, see the trailer. Who's pitching today? Berkey? Burke? Hopefully we can hit this guy. Ball one. It's 1-0. Oh yeah, man. I'm glad at least it looks like Madden 26 could be a good game. They're bringing in a whole bunch of new shit. It sounds like they're bringing in a bunch of fan favorites from older Maddens. Looks like they're trying with it. Mahomes with a clean pass. Hmm. Did they make Mahomes at like a 60 or 70 overall like he should be this year? Because that's been a big problem with the Maddens. From what I've heard, is people are tired of them. Hey, did we just steal? McKinstry steals second, so now we have a runner at second with two away for Sweeney with a 1-2 count. They said if you wear the Bengals alt white, then the field is going to be alternated all as well. Oh, so like if a team wears like a special uniform and then they like typically change their home field, the game will and he struck out. So like if the Lions wear their blackouts, are they gonna like change the field to be like, oh look at there's the black lion, there's the black end zones. Okay, okay, okay. I wonder if the Bills alternate field design would just be a trash can. Anyway, it'll be Rojas, Taylor, and Capra. 7, 8, 9 do appear in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second, Rojas, Taylor, and Capra. Good thing the Tigers won last night. I just don't like watching games after rain delays. They annoy me. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It helps out our stream. We've got all of 3 likes right now, which means no one's left a like except probably Space. And you know, per traditional Catholic rules, if you don't leave a like, you're a homo and going right to hell. What's up, Jacob? Long snappers. That's cool. Kind of cool. Sounds like they're trying to make a pretty good game. Anyway. Anyway, here we go. Mize back to work here in bottom 2. I don't know. What do you mean what happened? Oh yeah, Chris, it sounds like again like they took their time and actually tried to make a good game for whatever reason. I can't believe they're going to make a good Madden before GTA 6 comes out. And that'll be a leadoff double. What's up, Joel? You aced all your exams? Hell yeah, dude. I figured you would. That's because you started watching this channel, really. All we do here is win. This is a channel of winners and succeeders in life. That's why there's very few that watches this channel. Did you know that a young Mr. Beast used to watch this channel? And he one time he was like, dude, I want to make a video where I just say the same word over and over again. And I was like, dude, just do it. What's up, Jonathan? Hell yeah, Joel, I'm glad. Well, good work, dude. You did a great job. You studied hard and see like it pays off, you know? Yeah, see, Chris learned that some good stuff. Space learned how to get money. From my Rob from Dirty University, my new program I'm going to create, where I teach you how to make millions of dollars, theoretically. And all the course is just me going and you just gotta go to college and get a degree and get a good job and work really hard and don't marry before don't get a girl pregnant before you marry her and you'll make $1,000,000. No worries, it's the middle of the day. I don't expect a large crowd today, but it is getting really close to summertime for people. Choo choo. Except most of my baseball watching audience is between like 30. It's like my demographics go way up for the baseball generally. The age one. Yeah, he's supposed to play third pretty soon coming up, actually, which is exciting. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Mr. Keith, by the way. We should all be very excited that Keith is getting a shot to go back to play third base. It finally means that he's getting his shoulder back after what was a nasty injury, by the way. Like, technically, he hasn't been able to throw a baseball for like 3 years. And apparently now he can throw the ball again, so now they're letting him play third and shortstop. They strike out Taylor, 1 away. Runner at second though, with just the 1 out, so you got to be careful now with the number 9 hitter Capra up. So if you can get 2 outs here, then it's not so dangerous. From late April, it's hot in your area. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty warm soon. It's 70 degrees where I'm at. It's not like super warm yet. What's up, Gibbs on top? But if I said everybody's full name from now on, we got Jonathan Anton, Chris Flicked It. You guys can't call me Dirty Rob TV. I'll fucking ban you. I'm not even Rob from Dirty Rob TV. I'm one of the people that work for the guy. You guys have never actually seen Rob. My name's Phil. And I have to read a script. He stands in front of me. He's not here right now. What's up, Jacob Frederick? Usually armed, but he's taking a shit right now. He's probably gonna rewatch this, and I'm dead. But I've been his front man for so many years, receiving none of the $100 every couple months that he makes. I thought when he started, he was going to be much larger. He had all these grandiose plans of taking over the industry. Instead, he just hands me these note cards and tells me to yell at people. Can't fight back. He's too powerful, Space. You're gay, Space. Ha ha ha. Isn't that funny? Ha ha ha. You guys want to know my real favorite teams? I'm Rockies. I can't leave. Ooh, we got 2 outs here. Let's go, team. Or I mean, let's go, Casey Mize. I'm just fucking. There's one person watching going, "What the fuck is happening?" I'm just kidding. Like Space is like, "Wait, why'd you call me gay then?" It's like, wait, Space is like, "Wait, why did you just call me gay all of a sudden?" Yeah, Rockies are off to again. If you weren't with us rock crew at 9-50, you don't deserve to be there with us at 12-50. So hop off our bandwagon, please. Thank you. 1-1. I'm a big fan of all the people on the Rockies. You know, we got old buddy. We got big guy. We got the claw. We got Stinks. Old team, you know, everybody. I only know them by nicknames. I'm such a fan. 2-2. Runner is at third, though, after the ground out. Oh, yeah, they got Joe out there. They got Brent. Yeah, Brent, Joel. Peyton Manning. Terrell Davis. Yeah, they got Ezekiel. They got Tovar. What's up, Brent? By the way, there is a Discord we have here. People are welcome to join. You just can't post porn in there because some people aren't 18, and if you do that, well, then you're a weird pedophile. That's on you. Plus, I'll ban you and report you. Yeah, there are general rules in the Discord. Don't never do that at everybody, or else you're banned. One of the mods will probably kick you out. In actuality, they have full ability to do that there. But generally, yeah, it's pretty chill in there. Again, don't porn. Three, two. But yeah, if anyone wants to join, just let me know. I'll drop the Discord link. It's a pretty. Sometimes it's busy. Sometimes it's dead. Oftentimes it's just our friend Jake posting a lot of news. And they walk Talkman. That's not great. Here's Meadroth, their best hitter. prefer you to be at least like 16 or so to join it. That way it's not super weird. Almost hit him, ball one. Mize is up. Yeah, space will pop into the Discord if like a weird score happens. Oh, more of a news hub and a place where I shit talk a lot of things. Called strike one, 1-1. Cool. I'll again, there isn't ever anything going on in there. One of them servers you kind of just mute and go, oh yeah, I'm a part of that one. We'll give it 30 minutes. One count. I'll drop it in a second. Oh, if you don't use Discord, yeah, you're fine. There's nothing that happens extra in Discord. I fight with this guy about Ukraine and Russia a lot in there, from time to time. Been a common theme. Beforehand, it was me and him arguing about Russia-U.S. relations, but yeah, he's a pro-Russian shill. And the bases are loaded after another walk. This is getting ugly. Here's Kiro. Mai's having some control issues here in the bottom of the second. All I can genuinely think of right now is putting my bike together. Can't even lie to you guys. It's the only thing on my mind. And the fact that it's still the bottom of the second, pissing me off. 60. Yeah, I was 60. Yeah. I got an e-bike from Jason. Jasion, Jasion. It's from Walmart. I think it was like a $500-600 bike, but it was on sale, so it wasn't that much. There is 2 outs with the bases loaded, so they just need a pop out here. Yeah, it should be cool. Goes like 20 miles an hour, but I mainly just wanted it for the bike. I don't much care that it's an electric bike. That's what I imagine this to be. Is a less cool dirt bike, but one I can pedal. Quads seem cool, like an ATV, a 4-wheeler quad. All right, it's 2-1 now. Mize is gonna have to hurry up and find the strike zone here. He seems allergic. All right, he gets a fly out. Let's go. You got yours up to 60. Oh yeah, dude. My e-bike goes like 4 or 500 miles an hour. I don't know. I'm gonna soup the engine up with some Rob Tech, and then we'll be going. Like my parents before they were killed, were weapons manufacturers, right? So at some point, I'm the heir to a large weapons manufacturer, um, company. At some point, also, One time I was out in Iraq, so I'm really good at like building souped up engines and like cool gadgets and all that. And one time I was uh, out in the Middle East somewhere. I don't really know the movie that or the scene that well. And then I was selling them some weapons, and I got ambushed, put into a mountain, made my own bicycle motor. I got out of there, became a crime fighter after that called Bike Man, where I could turn into a bike like a transformer man. I look just like a bicycle, but I have arms and can beat people up. Pretty original story, right? Never heard anything quite like it. I'm a very creative guy. Anyway, Tigers will be up here in the top of the third. 9-1-2 to up. It'll be Rogers, Meadows, and Torres. Rogers, Meadows, Torres, top three. 0-0 score. Tigers are about to be batting London. I will, Gibbs. I'll do it on stream, but it'll be after stream because the next part I have to be kind of focused on a little bit. What I'll do is I'll big screen everything too, so everyone can see all the steps I'm doing. Oh no, it'll be a home run to start off the inning. He touts Jake Rogers. I figure it's 1-0 to start off the inning. That's why I forgot to say anything. They're cheating right now. That's bullshit. Can't believe that was just a robbed home run. What a crazy play. I can't believe they robbed a home run off Jake Rogers. That was surefire gone. Joel, you look stupid. No, what did I tell you? They robbed a home run. And that's Jake Rogers' fault? What do you mean in my heart? What do you mean I'm hard to follow? Oh, and 2 now on Meadows. I haven't missed a beat in this game. No, Rogers popped out to the second baseman. It was a pretty bad at bat. You were right, Joel. 1-2. No, it was a literal robbed home run almost, but whatever. I mean, you can believe the lies of liberal media. Oh, about the bike story? Yeah, I was pretending the story of Iron Man was me, and I was a guy named Bike Man instead. Well, yeah, obviously Dingler's better, but we have to have a backup catcher. I think Dingler just started 3 night games in a row, right? Plus side of Rogers. He's probably like the second or third best defensive catcher in baseball. So behind like Dylan Dingler and like Adley Rutschman. So as far as a backup catcher goes, you don't have much of a better option than Jake Rogers, in my opinion. Right? I mean, we can all agree on like that aspect, right? Yeah, dude, Dingler's I think the number 1 rated defensive catcher right now in baseball. So he took that from Rogers. He took that from Adley Rutschman. Rogers is still like third when he's healthy. Plus, like Dingler, Rogers like a good team leader. He was with us through all the bad times. You know what I mean? He brought us to Cy Young. He helped develop the long school ball, helped mature him. He's probably not long for the league, by the way, Jake Rogers. He's not like a guy who's probably going to last a lot longer. He is like 31 this year? A little older. Meadows is out, 2 away. So tired of playing division opponents right now. Hey, we're up at 13 likes now. I appreciate that. If we can get up to 20, that'd be awesome. Then everyone could win $1 million somehow. Not from me, but from a theoretical way. 2-0. You could one day. You never know. The world is a mysterious place. Yeah, I see Rodgers as a manager pretty quick too. Below average ability, high knowledge of the game is how he's gotten pro. Yeah, those are like the really shitty MLB players who make it pro, despite being like horse shit at the plate and maybe mediocre in the field. But Jake Rogers is plus plus because he's a catcher. Yeah, that'll be a foul tip strikeout. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It'll be Benintendi, Palacios, and Elko. Bottom three, 0-0 score. Yeah, those guys who aren't the greatest pro level guys, but they stick around for a little while and they play a little ball, maybe a little longer than they should have, are the guys who make the best manager. Really. Like AJ Hinch, for example. Kind of dog shit when he was actually playing, really, but he did make it pro for the basic sole reason of, you know, he's a pretty smart guy, knew how to play the game. Had a way above average level, you know what I mean? Better than 99% of the population. But he was 0.1% less good than the other guys who were better than 99%. So, but that lack of ability was made up for in a deep understanding of how to play the game. Meanwhile, if you ask someone like some of like the older, like some of the greatest players of all time, like how to like do the things they did, they're like, I don't know, I just did it. Yeah, he was just a dipshit. I don't know what happened with Osmus. He should have made an unbelievable manager. But you also need to have like something called confidence in yourself. I guess Aaron Boone wasn't that bad of a player, actually. And he's an all right manager. I mean, he's not the greatest. Yeah, Aaron Boone was okay, right, as a player. Probably harder to make the MLB. Less spots. I think that's just a given, right? Just like it's probably way harder to make the NHL than it's probably way harder to make the NBA in like that order. It probably goes like easiest to make it would be like football, baseball, hockey, basketball, or basketball, hockey, one of those two. Because also, I guess they're all pretty world marketing now. I don't know. And Palacios grounds out 2 away. How the Benintendi got out on the first pitch. Palacios got out on like the second. This is a 3-pitch inning with 2 outs. Damn, everyone left the stream already. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps out the stream, which, as you can see, everyone's leaving. Make sure you drop a like, help the stream out, get some people in here. Otherwise, you're gay. Hate to tell you the news. But happy first Pride, non-liker. Fouled away is 0-1. It's okay if you don't want to leave a like too. That's not a big deal. Just helps out my stream. Gets more people in here. For some reason, Elko swings at that. It's so in two. Are there less hockey teams than NBA teams? It might be hockey. I don't know. There's 28 NBA teams and like fucking 15 spots on a team. You know, that was my thought. I think NHL is also 15. So anyway, that'll be a strikeout. Nice inning for the Tigers. We'll head to the top of the fourth. That was a very quick half inning. Top four: Carpenter, Torkelson, Perez. Let's see if we can find a run here. Someone's hitting a home run. I don't know who. God told me though. The good Lord said, "Yeah, there'll be a home run." I said, "Dang, pretty good news." What's up, Nick? Yeah, early one today. We'll be doing a little bike building afterwards. I got an e-bike behind me that I can put together on stream this afternoon. It'll be quite entertaining. There's a tire right there. You can kind of see like the top of it. Let me make myself large. What am I looking like right now? Yes, haircut. But as you can see though, there's the frame. You can see the motor on it. Like tire that I gotta put on. It's all wrapped up. There's a huge ass box to my right. To my left. Damn, dude, I'm handsome as shit. There are 32 NHL teams. Wow. Oh, wow, that's crazy. My buddy who moved out west just started getting into bike building and buggies. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Brett Gibbs. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know I am. But that's what my parents tell me. Despite you guys thinking you're making a joke, I get girlfriends all the time. I have like 16 of them. I have a girlfriend at McDonald's. The girl says hi when she takes my order. Um, all the cashier ladies who say hi to me at Target. It's like, is this guy like retarded? Yeah. So yeah, I used to date the lunch lady at the school too, but then I broke up when I graduated. Maybe you're jealous, but when I go to the doctor, my doctor says I'm a brave guy. I have to get a shot. Even rubs and pats my arm. Jealous? I would be. Called physical touch, boys. And I get that shit. Carpenter grounds out one away. You didn't you ruined the joke. You made it less fun. Come on, Gibbs. Come on. You didn't have to make it weird. It's like I'm not making it weird. I'm trying to confess something. Like, Gibbs, the game's over, man. Just keep it to yourself. It's like, all right, yeah, that's what the doctor said. What the doctor said I should do is just keep it quiet. No one will believe me. Anyway, 0-2 count. I'm just fucking. Torkelson called out on strikes, 2 away. Dude, she puts her hand on my chest. And sometimes she goes, breathe in. And I go, I'm like, do you want me to keep doing it? How much I can breathe in? And then she's like, breathe out. I go, oh. I'm like, just like that. Look how fast I can let the air out. She's always impressed. She goes, wow, that's really impressive. Yeah, I know. You're pretty jealous. And then she goes, are you sure your name is Sebastian or whatever the fuck other stupid kid's name is that I beat up in the bathroom and took his spot? And I go, yeah, my name's that. I'm not a 31-year-old man getting a child's doctor appointment. I think I have arthritis in my left shoulder, doc. Take a look at that as well, please. And I think with all the cigarettes that I smoke, I'm still in pretty good lung shape, right? You don't hear any bad indications of breathing problems? Like, yeah, I know. Theoretically, you gotta stop soon, but like, let's hear you're 8, Sebastian. Ah, 8-year-olds live our life. That's how you. That's how you get a good doctor. Is you just assault children and take their spots in the room. Theoretically, they can't question you while you're there. That's HIPAA. What? I grew up. Big kid now. They're putting fucking testosterone in all the milk at school. I accidentally drank what they had labeled as the girl milk. Perez flew out, by the way. We're heading to the top or bottom of the fourth. This is a quick ass game so far. I feel like a lot of my good jokes are flying over everybody's head and no one's really appreciating them. Rojas, Taylor, and Capra. I think that was a pretty good joke. Fucking whatever. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream, get some more people in here. It does help us get to our like goal of 20, which is all I ask you do if you're just enjoying listening along. I haven't missed anything, by the way. It's 0-0 into the bottom of the fourth. Each team has the Tigers have 3 hits, the White Sox have 2. Here's the complete stats, I guess, of the game. I can go over those. Mize has gone 3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 4 walks, 2 Ks. Not exactly his best efforts today, but they've avoided any damage. Burke has gone 4, giving up 3 hits, no walks, and 4 Ks. He's having a good day too. Another pitcher's duel for the Tigers. Another hit for Rojas to lead off an inning. No, I know, dude. It's literally it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I never in the afternoon streams. I'll just go on and on because I don't expect anyone to actually ever say anything, depending on the time of day. I'll get a little pissy if it's like nighttime and people aren't saying much. However, I understand most people are working because most people aren't fucking still in college watching me. It eventually starts picking up a little bit once some of the people get out of school for the day, but it's also like 70 degrees and it's actually kind of shitty outside because of the all the haze from the smoke from the Canadian forest fires or what have you, kind of infiltrating the area, which is why my nose has been bothering the fuck out of me the last couple days. I finally figured out what it is. I'm like, that explains why I'm. That'll be another hit. This ain't looking great. Well, I've never been to Canada, so that's not my problem. I'm a one country man. I've never left America. It's the fault of the multinationals, really, in my opinion. I don't believe in leaving one's country. I think that's suspect and a little weird. Did we get a double play there at least? Nope, it was a sack bunt. God damn it, that worked out good. Well, now it's runners at second and third with with one away for Tauchman. We're gonna need a pop out. What's going on with the Diamondbacks? You guys do. Strike one. Your game even on? Been to Mexico? Oh, you guys walked it off? Oh, cool, cool. Well, it'll be 1-0. That'll be a sacrifice fly. 1-0 White Sox, bottom of the fourth on a sac fly by Tauchman. Runner at second has to hold. Here's the number 2 hitter, Mike Meadroth. Congrats, Space. Sounds like a good day. Hopefully it goes well for your Space, fucking your Pacers. Bottom 4. Space, are you going to be by for the bike building post-game stream? Where I put together a bike? Or at least try to without getting too frustrated. About time what, Jacob? Oh. Well, congratulations. How do you feel? You have Aaron Rodgers. That's cool. Base, by the way, don't clip this, but like Fernando sucks, dude. Don't you agree? I'm glad like we can finally have this one-on-one. But you know, Fernando he got bitch ass titties, bro. And they get a single that'll score a run. Oh, that could be a double. God damn it, it's 2-0 after a double. Oh no, just a single. Well, the Steelers didn't have a quarterback, to be completely fair. I mean, and Rodgers is better than nothing, dude. Damn, dude, we're getting bodied by the White Sox. Can't believe it. Congrats, though, Jacob. How do you feel? Just happy it's over? I'm gonna just double check that Jacob isn't a liar McLiar, and that'll be a line out. Tigers give up 2 though, so that's not great. We blame what's up, Monty? How's it going, boss? St. Brown had surgery this offseason. He won't be ready till July. Oh, Amon Ra. Their draft makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, a lot of teams do. Same with the Lions. Taking the Ratledge character, kind of seeing what happened with Ragnow. Oh, it looks like Elon Musk is fighting with Trump. The breakup finally happened. Oh, and it's actually real. Wow. That's funny. Well, it looks like he's going to the Steelers. That is official. Cool. Anyway, McKinstry, Baez, and Sweeney here. 6, 7, and 8 for the Tigers. We'll see if they can get a couple runs back here. 2-0, top 5. Never forgot about drafts until a few years after them. The teams know a lot more about the situations than we do, exactly like Packers fans bitching about Jair. Nick, I agree. One thing I often tell people is you can't really care what people like on the internet or what media personalities or people who grade NFL drafts say about an NFL draft or how they evaluate it or how they rank it or how they grade you, because the number one reality first is if those people actually had like solid great opinions like the way they think they do, they would have been hired by an NFL team and making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to do exactly what they're doing for pennies on the dollar comparatively, right? Go look up what head scouts of NFL teams make to go be on an NFL team and just chill out and like watch football all day. I'm telling you, they'd be doing that over working for fucking some rag. So like when they talk about like the draft value of a player or the draft position or like draft positional value or like it's bad to take this position at that pick or this player with this pick because it's a reach, none of that means actually anything other than their opinion. Their opinion on that is as good as yours. It's the same equal playing field. Because the reality is, if it was actually any good, they would be hired somewhere other than ESPN. Um, Yeah, the Lions, for example, have been scrutinized for every fucking pick they've made under Brad Holmes. You know the Lions have never been given a good grade for a single draft that they've done under Brad Holmes. Would you say that Brad Holmes, since he took over, is a bad drafter for the Lions? And McKinstry got out on the second pitch, but Baez turns around and has a base hit. One on for the Tigers, one away. Here's Sweeney. We need something going. Yeah, so precisely like when you see a team pick who they pick or how they pick or who they draft, um just because the media or somebody shits on your draft, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Genuinely, they don't. Um Except for when it's a really bad pick. We all kind of know that. Like the Lions got shit on for taking fucking Jahmyr Gibbs. Arguably like the second best running back in the NFL. You know what I mean? Like you could make a strong case that's the number 2 running back in all of pro football. And the single most important piece of the Lions offense. Of the team that won 15 games last year and, with a broken defense. Especially with drafting, its media hates what he did. It was probably the right pick. I have this struggle as a Pack fan because Goody is so hit or miss, but really what GM isn't. Fucking Brad Holmes. And that's about it. And I'm not even kidding, Nick, because I like the Detroit Lions a little bit. They're my second favorite team. I have never seen a guy, and Les Snead for the Rams. Those, yeah, those two guys don't miss on draft picks. It's a wild hit rate for those two guys. Like literally every position it seems whatever they draft it turns out to be money. Yeah, the Bucks GM is really good too. Yeah. I will say. The Texans GM is all Nick Casario is really good, but he still has some misses, but he's very young. But like Snead for the Rams and Holmes for the Lions are the 2 best drafters in the NFL by quite a bit. Holmes is probably the best. No, Holmes is probably the best GM in the NFL. Well, Howie Roseman's number 1 because of team building, but drafting, yeah, it's fucking Brad Holmes by a lot. Um, he is like, if you look at, remember the 2021 class being as bad as it was. By the way, there's one on, one out. It's a 1-2 count for Sweeney, and he gets out, flies out, 2 away. Runner has to hold at first. Now up the 9-hitter Jake Rogers. Oh, he popped out actually. Um, well, I forgot what I was saying, but it's just weird that people still doubt Brad Holmes' ability to draft. Or like they'll go like, "What a bad draft by the Lions." I'm like, I bet you 4 of them are the 2021 draft or 2020 draft, or the 22 draft. One of those drafts were like, you know how there was like fucking 13 good players in the, like, literally out of 257 players, there might have been like 3 or like 14 good ones, and the Lions somehow drafted like 9 of them. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's an aggressively good drafter in a class with no actual talent. But one team drafted almost all of the good players. I think that was the Hutch year. There it was the year with Amon-Ra St. Brown. One of those 2 years. Might have been the Amon year. Because it was like, there's like Jamar Chase, like Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then like the class starts to really start slipping after that. It's like, go look at it and you'll be like, oh shit, he's not even lying. What the fuck is this class? Like if you redrafted it, the Lions like entire draft class would go in the top 15. And that would happen in several different draft classes, by the way. Yeah, I think McNeil also came in that shit ass draft. Literally, I'm telling you, the Lions picked every single good player in one of the worst drafts ever, and they like, that's it. Like that, like, wow, oh, that's all the good players. Yeah, Lions got them all. You played Green Bay this season? I think you played the Lions then. And Rogers strikes out on a foul tip. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers down by 2. It's 2-0 White Sox. Uh-oh. Yeah, Kooks, it's looking a little rough. Offense kind of feels dead in the waters today. Hopefully they kind of wake up in the as we get going. We're pretty much halfway through this thing right now. At this rate, we're halfway through. Oh, Rogers has to play Green Bay this year. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been great. I don't know. They scored 5 runs yesterday, so that was a pretty okay day. But yeah, the if you exclude yesterday and game 1 of the series, where we scored 13 runs across like 7 innings of work. But yeah, yesterday wasn't good. 2 days ago wasn't. Yeah. Are you talking about? Oh, if you include today, yeah, I guess it would be the 3 days. We only scored 4 runs, or we had two scores yesterday basically, and then none the day before. Steelers, Packers, Lions, fucking Steelers, the fucking Bears, Steelers. Basically, all of Rodgers' old ops. So you know how hard they are for that shit, fucking Nick. See, Nick, I'm not always yelling at everybody here in a bad mood. I think you got a bad impression of me that first day. I'm glad you came back. I appreciate you. Also, me and Jared worked it out. I don't know if he's here anymore or watches, but we worked it out. I think he said he's just going to chill now. But he's welcome to hang out here still. Yeah, you know. I'm hoping a lot of you guys stick around for football season because my football shit died on this channel. It's good to see people passionate about it. I agree, but people see in my head, I'm so used to like, see, Nick, the problem is I streamed from 2019 till last year also covering the Tigers. So you have to understand, like, dude, the negativity with this team was so fucking hard. It literally, it used to come from a weird spot with people where I used to have to be like, dude, what do you expect? This is a bad baseball. You know what I mean? And now I have to remember that people expect them to win. And like, I have to be like, you know, people, you know, they want this team to be good. They want them to win. They're not really bitching, but they're upset that the shitty play is happening. And it's like, you know, it's a weird transition for someone like me who literally had to deal with like, yeah, especially the younger guys who just started watching the last couple of years. If you like, I remember the year I became a fan, we lost like every game I watched. It was incredible. The only time I think I saw them win was the first time I watched them play. And I think we played the Mariners and I was like, wow, we won a game. It could have been even the it could have been the Marlins, it could have been whatever M team. I've always imagined that the Mariners. Um and we won and I was like, I like the Tigers. You think the Tigers should trade Mize? Probably not this year. Is not a good idea. Because we can get, he has another option for, right? Or is this his final year? He's out after this. Or do we have him for another year if we like do an option on him? I know it's been a while. I know we drafted him in 19, but I don't think he debuted in 19. I still think we have a couple of years of control on him. Mine's just having a great year. What do you mean? I mean, his control is a little bad this afternoon, but it's not like he's pitching terribly. He's getting out of it. I think he's a free agent after this year. Oh shit, is he? I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to trade a pitcher who's been very good for you in the middle of a pennant race. I think that's a bad idea. Personally. Especially with our history of injuries with starting pitching. We should probably not be doing that. Oh, no, I wasn't mad at anyone either, Nick. Yeah, I was just more, you know, I will yell at people back and forth, and some people get a bit uncomfortable. I probably shouldn't have called him those names I called him though. I actually do feel pretty bad about that. That was uncalled for. I don't use those words in anger at people. I use them in jest and having fun. And he did not react to it in the way I thought he would. Forget not everyone watches Come Town or watched Come Town, so not everybody's cool. We went through 68 and 84. It seems like we have to go through 20 and 30. Yep, you have to wait you don't get them every so often. Every Tiger you have to wait a while. This one's a 40-year run, isn't it? We're at 41 years since our last reign. No. If you trade anybody from this team, there's a mound visit. I think they're pulling Casey here. With the lefty up in case he had 7 pitches. So here comes probably Brant Harder. Parker, Wenzel, and Vierling. Yeah, one's Vierling's injured right now. Yeah, Brant Herder's coming in. Yep, Brant Herder. I got like headlights and shit on this bike. You're going to the game tomorrow? Hell yeah, dude! You get to see a school ball game. I went to a school ball game, dude. That's some awesome shit. Have you seen school ball pitch in person before, Bryce? Butter is pretty good this year. Is that what you call Brant Herder? Like, I'm excited, dude. I have a pretty cool e-bike. What's up, Jake? I'm excited about it. Oh, they got an out. Well, one pitch, one out. I'm excited to build that. Got like LCD screen for. I'm not really sure what that'll be for. Wonder if it's like charged at all. Hold on, it's a commercial break. It'll be Meadows, Torres, Carpenter, top of the order. I want to see something. Yeah, that was cool. Got a cool headlight. Anyway, 0-1 count here on Meadows. Tigers need to get something going. They're down 2, ball 1. And he's out on the first pitch. Well, on the third pitch. Meadows grounds out, 1 away. Here's the 2-hitter Torres. Hopefully the Tigers can get something going. Ball 1. Oh, that's not good. That'll be the second out of the inning on a ground out. Err. 2 down. Here's Kerry Carpenter hoping to get the Tigers doing something here. It's the top of the 6th. Yeah, we get a scoop all day at least tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going to a scoop ball game. So, yeah, that'll be cool. You'll enjoy that, dude. I'm telling you, scoop ball, that's a whole different animal watching him pitch. And the Tigers are out on the first pitch of the at bat. Yeah, it's a whole different animal. I never got to see Verlander pitch in person, but got to see scoop ball. Anyway, bottom of 6. I'm gonna step out, have a quick smoke real quick. I'll be back. Make sure you stretch out, get used to it. One on. Oh, and they gave up another hit. I'm back. So lead off single for the White Sox. 0-2 count, swing and a miss. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Get his ass out. Something nasty here puts him away. Really fouls away a sweeper. That's exactly what I would have thrown. Probably don't want to go inside. He's got good wrist speed. Probably blow him away with something hard and harden it away. Yeah, he went hard middle. It worked. Little fly out to a center fielder. One away. Now up. Talkman. One on, one out. Here's the top of the order for the White Sox. Talkman. Ugh. Yeah, I know. Not even a good team. The Royals. I guess they own the state of Missouri. My condolences to Amir. Hey, is that a double play? Did we get it? Double play. Oh, yeah, that's always a great feel when you get an outfielder on a double play. Doubled up Michael Taylor. That's actually not that hard or not that easy. We doubled up Tauchman and Taylor. Pretty hard duo to get in the ground, dip into two. It'll be Torkelson, Perez, and McKinstry. Top of the 7th. 2-0 White Sox. Max, I can't believe this. Our world-class offense is being stifled by the White Sox today. Again. Of course, the only two teams we can't score against are the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago White Sox. Bit annoying, but oh well. Top 7. A quick moving game. I'm going to grab a little bit of sody pop. I'll be right back, all right? One moment, please. I'm going to get some pop so I'm ready for the rest of the game. Some Fago. Moon Mist. Not sponsored. One here on Torque. Didn't miss a beat. Been trying to learn about our farm system. It sounds like we have good players up to the top 10. If you depending on what position group you're talking about wanting to get your hands on, right? If you want to get a Bo Bichette and you want to sign him long term and just make him our shortstop, then suddenly you could probably play with a very cheap trade of like Brent Rayner and like Jace Young or Colt Keith over to the Blue Jays for Bo Bichette. Because one, that would give the Blue Jays one of the better young. Torkelson has a deep fly out. One away. It gives you Bo Bichette that you can just long term kind of keep him around for a while. He's a great young player, would do really well at Comerica Park. Can move him over to third if you really needed to, especially if you want to keep McGonigal. And you could trade Rayner, probably trade like Young or Colt. Probably not Colt. Young or like somebody like that, maybe Justin Henry Malloy in a package. If you want to go get Mason Miller, it could cost quite a bit, but you're not probably trying to give up any of your like super prospects. Like I'd imagine the untradables for the Tigers are Bersenio, McGonigal, and Clark. You probably can't get those three from those guys. They'll probably be good. Can't imagine them being much worse. Maybe a little worse. Maybe like 11-6, 12-5. Hard schedule. A lot of difficult teams on the road. Got to kind of see what they do post with the Rag now, but they have a good line with a lot of depth at that position. You could have Ratledge play center. You could have Glasgow play center while you're training young Ratledge to become a center. I think the Lions are fine. Oh, and that's a home run. Oh yeah, Perez hits a solo homer, cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1 White Sox still, but the Tigers get a run here on Perez's third of the year. What's up, Eric? Eric. Anybody watch very cool podcast back in the day called Come Town? Anyone a fan of that? With Nick Mullen and Stavros Bug. Anyone? Yeah, Perez has been great since getting called up. Hey, look at that. McKinstry will follow him up, smack a base hit around, get his ass on. So maybe now somebody else can drive him home. That'll be a 1-out single for McKinstry. Here's Baez. Baez bomb would be big here. I think they're about to go to the bullpen. Just when we were about to get a run or two. Maybe we'll get lucky and they're just talking it over. I mean, I don't know why they'd go with the pitch and change right now. Because if they get through Baez, I mean, you know. We'll see, though. Oh, it doesn't look like a pitch and change. It looks like they were just chit-chatting. So that's a relief. Sweeney, yeah, he could probably deal with getting sent down. Fouled away, it's 0-2. Probably wouldn't hurt him anyway. He's fell off a cliff since his little hot streak in Houston. Which isn't the greatest sign. 2-2 or 0-2. Damn it, he got out. Looks like a fly out. Yep. 2 down. Here's Sweeney. Rogers is also like 31 years old. And is one of the better defensive catchers in baseball. Again, catchers are usually okay to not be the greatest hitter. They're going to bring in Colt Keith to give a try here. Well, maybe Colt blasts a home run right now. I don't know, shit. Keith heroic. Ball one. Colt clutch. Clutch Keith, get it? I'm not a big fan of Ibanez. What's up, Charles? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. 3-0 on Keith. Exactly, Charles. I appreciate that. Kind of pitching around Keith. They may just want to go after Rogers directly. Doing great. That's good to hear. I agree, but Ibanez can play a couple positions, whereas Malloy can't play any, unfortunately. Sure. Foul tip, 3-2. And fouls it off. It'll remain 3-2. Top seven, it's a 2-1 game. Tigers have gotten a run this inning, cutting the lead in half, making it 2-1 White Sox. But there is 2 away with the runner at first for Colt Keith. He's got a 3-2 count. What's the payoff pitch going to be? Hopefully something right down the middle, and Keith puts it over the wall. Oh, my God. He fouls another one away. It'll be 3-2 again. We'll just pretend that last pitch didn't happen. This will also probably be the starter's last pitch, last batter anyway. He's up in the 90s now. Another foul ball. We'll get pitch number 9 of the at-bat coming up. Keith not going down quietly. Pitch number 9. Let's see what happens. Excuse me. And they walked him. Hell yeah. All right, inning's still alive. Here comes Big Jake Rogers. Rake joggers. I'll go ahead and leave the pitcher in there for him. Oh, bad mistake. You'll pay. Oh, they're probably gonna go get a new pitcher now. Well, apparently Dylan Dingler's gonna bat for Rogers here, so we'll see. And we're gonna get a pitching change. Little 2-out pitching change here in the top of the 7th. 2-1. Dingler will be the pinch hitter. We'll get a new hitter or a new pitcher. 2-1. White Sox lead. Tigers hoping to get some runs. Hoping to get something. To make us gonna need Dingler to have a big hit. Oh, never mind. They're not doing that. Just everything remaining the same. It's called strike one. All right. Let's see if this works out. Just a single ties it up. That's all we need. Hell yeah. Oh no, I think we got caught in a rundown. I think we tied it up though. Yeah, we did. Okay. Runner got caught trying to score from first, but we did score the run. Good job by Dingler. We tied this shit up. It's 2-2. Let's go. What a good pinch hit move. Game officially tied up. But we fucking McKinsey, who was that first? Colt Keith, the dumbass, tried to stretch it. Could have just stayed at third. Yep, a little bit of a pickle, but hey, the game's tied up at 2. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch. It'll be Mead Roth, Kiro, Quiro, Aaron Benatendi. Yeah, we've got 2 now. All knotted up here as we enter the latter part of the game. Looking at more parts of this bike. Apparently, this pops off quite easy. Here's my motor. Pretty cool. And a lithium ion battery. I'm gonna plug it in to start charging it. How's the game get Ben? Started watching. It's a tie game 2-2. We just tied it up, so the momentum's kind of slowly fading to our side. Good. However, offense has been pretty non-existent. We've been pitching pretty good. Herder's in the game now. Now you're feeling positive, Kooks. Hell yeah. Good to see it. Oh, Keith is over at third, isn't he? Oh shit. No, third. Keith. Oh yeah, Keith is over at third. Wow, he's actually at his normal position that he was training to become before his arm exploded. Basically, 1-1. Oh, cool for Keith. Good for Keith. Oh, are we back? Sorry about that. I dropped out. Anyone watching Game 1 of the NBA Finals? When is that? Is it right now or is it tonight? I'm guessing it's tonight. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It helps out our channel a ton. How much did your bike cost? I don't know. It was a gift. Uh oh. We have 2 on, nobody out here to start off the bottom of the 7th. This isn't going good. Guessing it was 400, but it was on sale. Well, this isn't good. We need a double play and we need an out. Pretty good. Benintendi's up. White Sox trying to make this split series. Tigers trying to win the series tonight. I don't know. I might keep an eye on it, but I'm not super interested. Thunder versus the Pacers. 0-1. Need a strikeout here for Herder. Oh, the electric bikes. Yeah. Pretty cool looking. Sure, mine will be fine. It'll probably work for a while, then not work anymore because it wasn't super pricey. But for what it's worth, it should work fine. By the way, it's 1-2. One sec though. All right. 2-2, two away. Runner all the way to third. Hannafy will come into pitch. Oh, we're going to need a big out here. Hopefully Hannafy's the guy. The A's? Yeah, I hope so. They snap out of that losing streak as well. Plus, like, you know, the Twins are kind of winning a lot. Oh, shit. St. Louis took the lead on the Royals. But it looks like they're about to blow it right back. Unless they can get a game-winning double play or something. You kind of need. You just need an out here. Slater, the hitter, against Hannafy. It's 0-1 on a foul tip. Runner at third, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th of a 2-2 game. Tigers hoping to hold them here. And they do so. Ball 1. He's trying to. 1-2. Two two. Get who out? Oh, get him out. Yeah, I was gonna say he just came in. Yeah, and he struck him out. Oh, I hope you weren't spoiling or anything, Arminian. But yeah, he just got a strikeout. We'll head to the top of the 8th. Tigers hold the 2-2 lead. Hopefully they have a bit of momentum now. Maybe they can get a couple more runs. Top 8. Top of the order. Meadows, Torres, and Carpenter. Save for any pinch hitting. For sure, just double checking. Hell yeah. But we should be cheering for it. So I'm just reading something real quick about my bike. Work with the X. Make sure that'll be tricky. Putting the front tire. That'll be the trickiest. Anyway, 0-1 here on Meadows. Cam Boozer is the pitcher here. They brought in a lefty, so the Tigers, we'll see how they respond. So 1. Be nice if Meadows can get himself on board here. Ball 1. Or ball 2, rather. 2-1. Walk works good, too. We could use it. Top 8, it's 2-2. Three one now. All right. Foul tips it. It's 3-2 now. We got a full count to lead off the top of the 8th. Hopefully Meadows walks away the winner of the exchange. And Meadows grounds out 1 away. God damn it. Here's Torres. 2 down, or with 1 down. Anyway, cool. 2-2. What's up, Tom? This boomer cat retired from baseball at 17. Worked a construction job, then came back to baseballs. Oh, this Boozer guy? Oh, really? That's kind of cool. I mean, good for him. I'm glad to see it's working out for him. Yeah, Fort Ann, we're just not hit. We've been in a weird hitting funk the last couple weeks. I guess last week. By the way, it'll remain 3-2 here on Torres. Yeah, he's good at drawing walks. Yeah, staying up there, fouling off pitches till he gets walked or gets something he can really hit. Good little strategy. Need it right now. And another foul ball. We'll get the 10th pitch of the at bat coming up. 3-2. Pitch number 10 should be soon. There's 1 away here in the top of the 8th. 3-3 game. Dun, 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 cowboy. Hey, there we go. Ball 4. We're gonna man on, 1 out. 4. Carry Carpenter, unless they're gonna bring in like Andy Ibanez. Probably going. Yeah, Banya's. Hell yeah, A's are killing them. Yep, Brett. Could even say an automatic 2 outs. By the way, it's 0-1. Oh, 2 fouled away. Banez strikes out swinging. They could have just left Carpenter in there. 1 away, or 2 away now. 2 out, runner at first. Here's Torque. Maybe Torque gets old. Swinging strike 1. Ball 1. 1-1, 1 on, 2 out, 2-2 game. We're in the top of the 8th. Boozer, the pitcher. Torque, the hitter. Torque overdue for a homer. Yeah, they'll call that a ball for some reason. It's 2-1. Dun, 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 dun. Wild pitch. That'll get the runner down to second. Hey, base hit could change the complexity of this game. Just a little single now by Torkelson. Suddenly could have us ahead. And they'll intentionally walk Torkelson to go after Perez. Let's hope Perez makes him pay. Was it a good or bad decision for the White Sox to have done the walk? We shall see. So 1. Base hit scores the run. Another ball in the dirt. Called strike. It's a 1-2. Damn, we get out. Oh, we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Game remains tied up at 2. We're looking like someone's going to have to play the hero at some point in this game. Elko, Rojas, and Taylor do up here in the bottom of the 8th. We'll see who the Tigers send to pitch. Maybe Hanafi again? Probably Hanafi. I've just been fucking with my bike trying to figure out how it all works together. Got 100 on the White Sox, but I just looked at their record and my stomach hurt. Well, that's not good, Taro. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have bet on the White Sox. They're not having a great year. Casey retook the lead. Damn. Poor Amir, man. Poor Amir. Sorry, I don't mean to be so distant and jumping in between, but I got a new decided to put together after this stream, so my attention's been pretty taken. All right. Bottom of the eighth. It's a 1-2 count. That'll be a strikeout, one away. It's 3-1 or 3-0 rather on Rojas. Come on, throw strikes here, Hannafy. Try not give up hit. That'll be a base hit now with one on, one out for Taylor. Uh-oh. Tigers have had a weird time getting this guy out. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I gotta go take care of one quick thing. Be back in 2 seconds. I apologize. Taylor up to hit. You can kind of see it on the screen and all. 1 on, 2 out. Sorry, I had to take care of some. What's up, Andrew? It's going pretty good. And that'll be the third out of the inning. We get a fly out to pretty deep right center field. So, top 9. Tigers need to score a run here. We may be heading to extras. Free baseball. No, if I was shitting, it would have took longer than like 5 minutes. We only take big shits here. All right, well, we'll see if McKinstry, Baez, and Green can get something going. Math equation, where at? I'm just ready to build my bite. Hunger. Should only be a few more steps and it should be all put together. Yeah, there's been a lot of substitutions in this game. Green's in now. Dingler's in. Banez is in. 3 guys, but then they've been subbed around. Dan Altavila's in. Hope we can get some runs off this guy. McKinstry, Baez, and Green. Top 9, 2-2 game. Swinging strike 1. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. We have over 30 likes. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very kindly. By the way, it'll be 0-2. Not great. Another foul. We'll have another 0-2 coming. Looks like the Cardinals probably did win. Yeah. By the way, it'll remain 1-2. Come on, McKinstry's 9th inning magic. All 2-2 now. Evens the count up, even though technically it was 1 strike and the back even count. 2-2. And down goes McKinstry, 1 away. Here's Baez. Could use a double or something from Javi. Spark the offense into life a little bit. It would be clutch. So on. What a bummer. Hey, there we go. Bias gets a single. Now let's see if our old friend Riley Green can get something popping. Oh, one. Yeah, hopefully it carries over and he can drive something here. Just missed a really nice inside pitch to drive though. So too. Fuck. Come on, Riley. Clutch at bat. He struck out on 3 pitches. What a surprise. 2 away. Riley Green in the clutch. Here's Dingler. Well, we're either losing or going to extras. Offense can't score. All right. Well, we're either losing or going to extras. Tauchman, or it's top of the order for the White Sox too. So Tauchman, Meadroth, and Caro. Or bottom 9, 2-2. One sec. Go one. So go Lions. Sorry, I just literally, like I said, I've been saying all stream, I got a new bike and I'm very excited to start building it after this game. And if this is going to go to extras, there's parts I'm just going to start doing. You know what I mean? 2-1 though. Yeah, it's an electric bike. Yeah. That's why I'm all like stoked to get it ready. I have the battery charging. I've pretty much just got to install it. We're pretty much good to go. Obviously, has to get done. And Talkman grounds out, one away. One down, thanks to Canely here. By the way, Tommy Canely's pitching here in the bottom of the ninth. Jasion. Got it from Walmart, like $400 on sale. I'm pretty stoked. What's up, Amir? Yeah, congrats on the walk-off. Yeah, you guys got the time. Looks like we may be heading to extras too. Nice. I got an electric scooter that goes 28 miles per hour for 28 miles. That's pretty good, Kooks. That's a pretty nice scooter. You can put an inverter generator on. Probably could. That'll be a walk for Meadroth. And no. Mets are annoying. Yeah, they're really good. Try one. So in one. 1-1. Now the A's. Yeah, they're up 11-1 right now. They're murdering the fucking Twins. Someone tell you about you think it was a local bum. Damn. About a bitch. Oh, did they just turn 2? Well, it looks like we're going to 10. Top of the 10th coming up. Tigers turn 2 to get out of the inning. I believe it'll be Dingler at second, Meadows, Torres, and Ibanez to lead off the inning. Meadows, Torres, Ibanez. We'll see how that plays. About as much as I can do on all that. Anyway, bottom or top of the 10th. Meadows, Torres, Ibanez. Runner at second will be Dingler. Let's see if the Tigers can bop a run it. I don't know. Otherwise, I have to like start really focusing on everything. Damn, dude, I really wanted to start working on this. This is gonna take forever to do that. What are the outs for the White Sox? For the Sox right now? What do you mean? What are the outs? It's a weird question. Sorry, guys. I've been Meadows walks. They put 2 on. Please don't tell me they're gonna like pull the pitcher already. Are we sitting through a pitch and change? Is that what's going on already? Didn't we just go through a commercial break? Yeah, they're pulling their pitcher. So the White Sox are going to bring in a new pitcher already, I suppose. New pitcher coming in, 2 on. Right back to a commercial break we go. So 2 on, nobody out. Top 10, new pitcher. That's too much dog shit. Steven Wilson's in the pitch for Torres now with 2 on and nobody out. Runners at first and second. We're in the top of the 10th. All right, let's see if we can get some runs. Try to win this game in the 10th. A 1-2. Torres walk. Torres just something. Yeah, you guys were up for a while. You were up 2-0. But I don't know about now. I don't know if we're gonna score anything here. I wouldn't be surprised if Torres, Ibanez, and Torkos strike out. 2-2. Our bullpen 2 died this weekend. Okay. For sure. Oh, and Torres strikes out looking. 1 away. Here's Andy Ibanez. 2 away, though, with 2 on. Sort of a sad reality of Andy Ibanez. I think we'll be okay, Kenny. Oh. And he flew out and he gets the runner to third. So there's a really good shot. We're not scoring any. Top 10, 2-2. Runners at first and second. Or runners at first and third. I think Wilson's doing all right, DMs. I think you guys are going to win. Don't worry about it, bud. He got Torres looking, and he got Ibanez to fly out. Like I said, this is probably the luckiest trio of guys you could have gotten. Torque's 0 for 3. Don't see it. All right, I guess you know more about the Tigers than I do. And Torkelson flies out. We'll head to the bottom of the 10th. Nobody scored. Cuero will start at second for the White Sox. It'll be Benintendi, Slater, and Elko. Well, that was pretty easy to call. As I said, it wouldn't be surprising if Torres, Ibanez, and Torkelson did absolutely nothing. We're probably going to bring in like Brebbia to pitch the 10th too, just to lose the game. Well, I hope it's not risky. That'd be rough. Oh, it's Bo Brisky. Well, anyway. All right. Well, they intentionally walk Benintendi, trying to get a base thing in any base. Oh yeah, DM said he didn't hit the home run. Yeah, GG's White Sox. Bork almost did a homer. Yeah. Pouncing horseshoes and hand grenades. Strike one. Two, bottom 10. Runners at first and second. White Sox win on a single. One. Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. 2-1. Not a great count. Oh, they get it out, but they didn't score a run. However, both runners advanced to second and third. Zach bunt, runners at second and third. Pretty much anything scores him here except for 2 strikeouts. Here's Elko. Maybe we'll get lucky, a strikeout and a flyout. Ball one. Or strike one, he swung at it. And that's ball game. GG, Chicago. Well, we'll split the series. That didn't go our way, but our bats looked like shit for 2 of the games. So, an unfortunate outcome. Can't really win a game when you don't score in extras. We'll fall to 41-23 or something like that. Season's over. Tell the team, GG Chicago, you ended our seat. No. Oh, hopefully we go and play the Cubs much better tomorrow. Let's see what is game one. Yeah, have a great rest of the day, everybody. I'm gonna be getting out of here pretty quick. Let's see. Yep, we got the Cubs tomorrow, and then Saturday at 1 and Sunday at 1. So, yep, we'll be doing most of these games, I'm pretty sure. The only one that's questionable is Friday because I might have plans. But yeah. Thank you guys for a fun afternoon. I'm going to go build this bike now because it's all I can think about. Appreciate you all for a fun stream this afternoon. Thank you so kindly for hanging out and everything like that. Sucks we didn't win, but we split the series. Go 2-2. Like we didn't even play it. So have a good one, everybody. Let's hope that the other teams lose in our division or something like that. Have a good rest of your afternoon. Peace out, everybody. Go see you later, Brent. GG DMs. GG, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out. As always, go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers, even if we lose. Peace out. As always, take it easy.